Okay, yeah. So hi, just wanted to say hi, friends. I'm outside actually. This is a sudden event, so I'm taking the call from the outside only. Okay, so I'm in the mall. You can see this. So, friends, uh, I'll just switch off the video and give you the audio call so that it will be it will not be distracting to you, and as well as I'll be more comfortable here. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So yeah. So I just wanted to ask one question first. How many of you are already practicing meditation, and how many of you started today for the meditation? You wanted to learn the basics. You can type, either type, otherwise Sandeep can tell me, share me if you know already.
Can you raise your hands? Whoever is meditating already, based on that, we can come to a number.
Okay, those who raised the hands, you can type from how many months you are doing practicing the meditation. And those who are new, you can type N. N means new to the meditation. So that the class will be customized to according to your group. Okay.
Yeah.
4 months. Okay.
Who
One
have raised their hand?
person. Yeah. Kalpana Garu said 4 months. Okay, got it. So probably I'm keeping the hands down. Yeah, I got it. Pavani Garu and Subhash and Subhadra and Kalpana. Yeah, and I want now Madhavi Garu. Okay, yes. I want now just what new. Okay, one person said new. Charit. Okay, 6 months. Manjula Garu, Pavani Garu 6 months, and Subhash Garu 5 years. Okay, Manjula Garu 18 months, 12 months, 12 years. Lavanya Garu, wonderful. Okay, friends, good. Welcome to the all new persons, Chandramouli Garu and as well as Charit Garu. Okay, with a lot of claps, we welcome you to the first meditation session. So wonderful. So, friends, for you guys, I'll just tell one or two things. Yeah, Parsi Garu also new. Okay, got it. So, is my voice and the slang accent is clear to everyone? Am I understandable?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. So, friends, what are the benefits of meditation? Anybody can type it. What do you think the benefit? What are the benefits of meditation? First, before knowing the meditation, we'll learn about what are the benefits of meditation because of the three new people are there. Just one or two words so that we can be a little bit more interactive, and anyone can type. Any experienced persons or new persons can type it. Stress relief, wonderful, Kalpana Garu. Root cause for all the 90% of all the diseases. So stress relief itself is a major thing for the meditators. Yeah. And Raj Sidney Garu said connecting with the universe. Wonderful, that's amazing. And Manja Garu mentioned that peaceful, and Jaya Garu also peacefulness. Yeah, there is Aurobindo said for the health, if one person is peaceful, all the health he will be getting. That's what Aurobindo said. So that's amazing. And relaxing and energy receiving. Wonderful, Manjula Garu. Meditation is kind of in a relaxation, we receive energies in the whole night. Whenever we relax in our sleep, we receive a lot of energies and we regenerate. So that's right. Perfect. Well, all great answers. Really appreciate all of you, friends. So, like these, some benefits everybody mentioned. Basically, once we do the meditation, there are 3 levels of benefits are there. One is body, health-wise, and mind, peace of mind and coolness, ease of mind. And third thing is, in the soul level, nourishment will happen. Soul means nothing but it's a blissfulness, basically. Satchidananda Swarupa. Sat means it is permanent. That means permanent means, what do you mean by permanent? You will not be having any insecurities or no fears. That's the reason the one you realize the soul, or soul realization, think nothing but one person, Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means permanent. Permanent means no fears, no tensions. Just having the confidence that, okay, we are living eternally. That kind of a confidence, self-confidence. Living with the self-confidence is the one. So self-realized person is. And Chit means alive, conscious, living to the fullest. And Ananda, blissful living. These are called some of the benefits of three-level benefits: body level, mind level, soul level. If you take these three levels, again, in body also, hundreds of diseases are getting cured through the meditation. That's what the scientific telling about. They conducted research about BP, blood pressure, and sugar, diabetes, and also all the health problems they tested through the meditation. Everything is getting impacted. Meditation is giving strength to the immunity for even cancer. All the things are completely, the statistics are different for everything. For example, in USA, there is an insurance form is there. Before filling the insurance form, in that form, there one column that have you been meditating from last how many years? So they took the data from the people who are meditating from 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years, and they saw the 88% of the hospital visits because of the heart-related issues are than normal persons. 88%, friends. So like that, meditation has an impact on every disease, and also mind level, lot of situations and irritations, frustrations, anger, all those things. I would not say immediately you'll become the master, but a lot of improvement will come, and one day you will become the master. It might take some time for some people, but for some people they'll quickly learn and adapt and evolve very quickly. The moment, for example, I'll tell my example, because if I tell my example, that will be authentic. So I don't want to. Even though I'll take some of the statistics information, but I'll tell my example that will connect to you more. So initially, the moment I came to learn meditation, first 10 days I was wondering what is going on. Why these people are telling meditation? Okay, they're all telling all good things about meditation. Okay, that's okay. I did first 10 days meditation not for me, because of the enthusiasm shown by the others, because of the light in their eyes. They're all saying that, hey, a lot of benefits are there. You can do it, do it. And that's the reason I was doing initially for first 10 days. On the 10th, I got little bit glimpse of happiness. 10th day, I went, at the time I was in teens. Then it was 20 years back. My age is 19 years at the time. So my meditation teacher told that because you're 19, you do meditate for up to 20 minutes. Just approximately what is your age, that many minutes per day. So I was going to her place and meditating. We both together meditating. She used to tell 1 hour class before meditation, 1 hour motivation class. That means she tells all her experiences, all the people who she met and their experiences as well. So I was listening usually 1 hour to 1.5 hours. She tells all the good motivation and good things, what everybody is getting the benefits out of meditation. So afterwards, 20 minutes meditation. That was short and sweet meditation. And I used to do that, but I don't know why I'm doing it, what benefit I'll be getting at the time. 10th day, I know that after meditation, I realized that the way I came to her place and the energy levels, the happiness levels, every cell in my body, how am I feeling, is little bit, probably 1% change is there. I got a doubt. Is it changed something? Am I more happy little bit? Probably I got a little bit, 1% happiness more. That doubt I got it on the 10th day. That doubt itself will let explore more and do the meditation regularly. That's why it got me so many benefits, which I'll be sharing you in the next couple of minutes. So first, within 1 year, I mastered my anger completely, friends. Completely, 100%. I mastered my anger. Okay. And second year, I mastered my fear. All of my fears I mastered. Unnecessary fears. Like all the fears, I'm much more stable, and brave, and I can deal any fear with composed and stability, and with the grace I can deal. The proper how I need to deal that particular fear, I'll be dealing. Not anything extra, not anything less. Perfect. That's called mastery of the fears. So next thing is study second year. And third year, I got the mastery over my negative thoughts. This is called, how I mastered my negative thoughts means, I got awakened. I got awakened towards my thoughts from morning to evening. What are the thoughts going on in my mind? And I recognize whenever there is any negative thought comes, yes, this is a negative thought. Yes, now I can counter. Either I can think positively, exactly equivalent positive thought about it. Otherwise, I can just smile at it and be aware. I got this thought, and it will naturally. These two ways. So the third year, I got mastery over the negative thoughts. Because of the meditation, it's possible. And next, the journey continued. On the 6th year of my meditation. So in the journey, during the journey, I was having a lot of insights, a lot of journeys inside, inwards, journey inside. So with that, I learned one thing, that by the year 2008, that's the year last year that I got sad. So afterwards, the sadness or anger, anything, if it needs to come, it will take my permission. Shall I come? If I give permission only, that's a mastery, means completely your emotion is in your hands. It's your choice. Completely, you're the master, because all the emotion, everything is under your control. It will, your body, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions are listening to you. You're not slave anymore. They're not taking you in a roller coaster ride anymore. If you want, you can sit off the roller coaster and stay calm. Just that kind of a complete mastery over the thoughts and emotions came. So by the time of 2008, mastery of all the emotions, irritation, anger, all the resentment, all the hatred, everything, even the uneasiness about anything, each and every single small thing, complete mastery over everything came, and it didn't come easily, friends. It's a journey of 6 years. 6 years journey of a sincere meditator. I wanted that one, and I intended that one. I want to be happy every moment, because I felt that. Dalai Lama says one sentence, he said, all human beings' purpose of life is happiness. Then I said that I want this happiness every time, not only one time or two times, 100%, every moment to moment in my life. So I was very keen on that one, very committed to that one. When anybody says anything, how am I feeling it inside? When any situation is happening, whenever my desires are not fulfilled, whenever any expectation is coming, very subtle level, friends, it's a very small singular thought level. I was analyzing it. It took me 6 years, friends, to master the happiness, to be in the happiness continuously. So it's a journey, because of normally everybody, how many of you wanted to be happy, and how many of you, can you just, yes, H, you can type H. You also wanted to be happy. Please type H. Very good, Sandeep and Raj, Sydney, yes. Madhavi, Kalpana, Subhadra, and Chandramouli, and wonderful friends. So now, how many of you are already happy from 24 hours? Or do you think that you need some more improvement? If you think that you need some more improvement, otherwise you're not able to master the happiness as of now. Otherwise, you say that out of 100%, you can say how much percentage you are happy in a 24 hours. How many minutes you are happy? How many minutes the emotions are taking the in charge? So you can type it 50% or 90%, or what is the percentage you can type it? If you're comfortable, yeah, 70%. Yeah, wonderful. Otherwise, some people are not comfortable with the numbers, I know. At the time, you can say that I wanted to improve. You can type I. Yeah, wonderful. Manjula got 80%. Wonderful. 80% is good. So friends, mastery is nothing but not even 99.99%. It is 100%. That is called mastery. The reason I'll be telling you, one time at the end of the 1 year, at the end, almost close to the 1 year of my journey in the meditation, I was talking to my mom was talking to me. She was cutting the vegetables. She was sitting in the ground, and I was just there, standing there, holding one spoon. And my mom was keep on scolding me for some reason, some or the other reason. I don't remember exactly what is the reason, but at the time I was younger. By the time I already mastered 99% of my anger, but 1% remained inside me. That 1%, 99% out of 100 situations, I mastered 99 situations of anger. What happened is, at the time, in my hands, the spoon is there, and I throw the spoon at some other place, not towards my mom or nothing serious, but I throw the spoon, and the moment the spoon is going out of my hands, within 1 second, I realized, fraction of second, and I wanted to try to catch that spoon also, but the moment it's like you release the arrow, it cannot be caught. So I could not catch that. Then I realized my mom also looked at me, and I also kept my head down and went to other room. My mom also didn't say anything first. But that incident made me realize, even though I mastered 99.99%, 0.1% is also very, very utmost important. That decides our life, and that decides the character, and that's what I felt very utmost important towards this kind of small things. For some people, these are small things, but for me, it was a big thing. I always ensured that whenever whenever I am talking to children, I talk in a cool way, positive way, like that, because those are the things important. As a child, I saw the people who are talking brutally or strongly or scolding. I didn't get connected at the time. That's the reason I decided, at least myself from now onwards, whatever the life I'll be leading, let me be that change. Once I went to SBI Bank, when I was studying the graduation, at the time, one clerk is there. I was paying the money for the examination fees. I was just, one person is there in front of me. I was just standing beside him. But the cashier, he was shouting on me. Hey, what are you doing? Get straight in the line. He was such a shouting that I got so much, what is happening? I can't even reproduce that kind of a shouting now. That kind of a shouting is, even though one person only, no more, beside me, behind me, no more people, only one person in front of me. From any two doors, if you cannot, those doors are straight line only. So wherever I'll be there, it will be a line if you can make it. But still, the how he's shouting, I decided what is making him shout like that. Because he got a secure job in a government bank, his job will not be gone. That means permanent job, right? Secure job, and nobody is there to much monitor probably. In private banks, you will not experience this kind of shouting because they respect the customer. So whatever the things, but it's not about that one. But the thing is, it's about the character. It's about why to shout that much. It got into my being completely. I decided then only. If I get in future, once I complete graduation, post-graduation, in future, I'll also be doing any job, some other job, but I will not be shouting like this. Let me be soft and let me share our good vibrations, positive vibration. Let us encourage others, but let us motivate each other. Let us be positive. Why to have this kind of a harsh things going on? So that's the reason this 1% matters, friends. In Mortal Kombat 2, I think that movie, one person tells to hero that master is the one who conquers his last fear. And at the time of the final fight with the villain, he creates an illusion to hero that hero's younger brother, hero was feeling a little bit guilt and fear, sadness, fear that that younger brother died because of him. Then that younger brother comes with the revenge and hatred and towards the hero, and hero conquers that last fear also. So conquering the last fear and last sadness, last anger, those are utmost important, friends. It's not only, I'm saying it's not only 1% improvement, 2% improvement, I am saying 100% improvement. You need to do, and you can do it with the power of with the support of the meditation. Okay, friends? So everybody so agrees to this one. So everybody got a little bit gist about this one, that emotions and mastery over the emotions, as well as mastery over the anger and emotions and the sadness, especially. Finally, the sadness, we need to master the sadness. And we can be always blissful and happy every time, every single second. So hope I conveyed my point. That is health, physical health, as well as internal happiness, to a certain extent, that the careful analysis of what's going inside our mind, thoughts, and what's going inside our emotions. The moment we are carefully analyzing these things, then what happens is, with the power of meditation means meditation gives us energy. That energy, if we channelize for our self-improvement, the maturity of mind. So it's like all the human beings are looking like same externally. Externally, everybody is looking same, but it makes a difference of hearts and wisdom, right? So this kind of a wisdom you can harvest through the power of meditation. Meditation gives you energies. That energies, automatically the power of manifestation will be faster and faster and faster. So you can, whatever things you wanted to learn, you can learn. Whatever things you wanted to change in your life, you can change because you are getting more energy. That's all. That's a main conclusion for this one. Let us do 1 minute meditation, friends. With this understanding, just let us do 1 minute meditation so that it will sink into our being. So start, close your eyes. Relax your muscles. The process of meditation is sit comfortably, clasp your hands, cross your legs, and with a beautiful smile in your face, with a beautiful smile in your face, comfortably, happily, you're just sitting like that. And if you're getting any thoughts in between, whenever you get any thought, cut the thought and relax your body. And with a smile, continue observing the breath. How the breath is going inside and how the breath is coming outside. Just observe these two things. That's all, friends. This is the meditation. Last 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you all. If anybody is having any questions, I can share my any wisdom, because as Sandeep said, I'm practicing the meditation from the past 20 years. So I'm teaching taught meditation to many people. And so if anybody is having any questions, couple of questions I'll be taking. Afterwards, I'll be handing over to Sandeep.
Yeah. If anyone has questions, please raise your hand and I can unmute you. Okay, Subhadra garu, okay. Yeah, go ahead, Subhadra garu, please.
Hello, sir. Namaste.
Namaste. Yes.
Yeah, it just in the introduction, Sandeep said that it is about Godakesha workshop. So, can you please just little bit explain what is Godakesha? And so I heard that it is your signature, like signature style in the workshop.
Yes, Dash. So friends, I teach mainly 3 workshops. majorly, many other workshops I teach. First thing is train your mind. That means how to meditate without a single thought. That one workshop I teach. Second workshop is astral travel. And third workshop is Gudakesha. Gudaka means sleep. Isha means master. Mastering the sleep. I teach that workshop. So that's about the workshop. Mastering the sleep means whenever you want, you can how to go to thoughtless stage and sleep within a fraction of seconds. First second hours, how to stay in a thoughtless stage. First second hours, and relax your body to a certain extent that in your sleep, whatever the energies you'll be getting, then that energies you can get it in the meditation. So sleep mastery means whenever you want, you can go into deep sleep, deeper than deep sleep, and whenever you want, you can come out from the deep sleep. That's called sleep mastery. So that workshop we conduct once or twice in a year. So that's one thing. Thank you about that. So Sandeep will, if you need any further information, please be in touch with Sandeep. He will update you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. And Sandeep did this Gudakesha workshop. He will share his experiences probably after some time. Okay, you can talk to him. Yes. Yeah. Last question. Raj will take the last question.
Yeah. Hello, Prabodh sir. How are you?
Wonderful. Yes.
Sir, my question is also about sleep meditation as well. How do you master basically? I would love to do that course with you. How do you master your sleep? Because obviously the more time you can spend on meditation would be better than sleeping. That's what I think.
Yes. So it's a journey. I was practicing. I converted all my sleep into meditation for 10 years. So what happened is, I know that meditation gave me a lot of good experiences. So Paramananda experience, I got it just for a couple of minutes. Paramananda means one of the happiest experience in the whole world, whole earth realm. So that experience, once I got it, then I realized this much happiness I can't even imagine. Not even in my imagination, I can think that this much happy one human being can be. That kind of ultimate happiness. For example, I'll just tell all human beings' happiness in the whole earth. If you combine and wrap it in the chocolate wrapper, small chocolate, if you can compare the chocolate with the whole sky, how much difference it is?
Correct.
Like that, it's an amazingly blissful experience. I got it for 2 minutes in the year of 2004. Then I realized I wanted that experience once again for another 2 minutes. That's the reason I found that I got that experience in my meditation. So I said, okay, let me do more meditation to get this experience once again, just once again. If I get one more time for 2 minutes, my life will be like I felt the purpose of my life will be solved. That's what I felt.
Right.
That kind of intensity, tapana, I got it. So that's the reason I started meditating, because I was working at the time. Then very few days I started job after that experience. So while doing the job as well as meditation, I don't have much time for the meditation. So what I felt is in the all nights I was having sleep time. So that sleep time I can convert into meditation time. That's why for 10 years I practiced it, and after practicing it for 10 years, I started trading this how to master this sleep. So that's my experience of 10 years, friends. Completely 10 years I practiced such a level that I completely understood the formulas of sleep and how we can enjoy a moment of the night. Sleep is the one, if you can enjoy it to the fullest, then it will be amazing. So sleep has a lot of happiness inside it. So we need to enjoy the happiness by being aware in the sleep. The deep sleep, if you are aware, you'll experience the ultimate bliss. That's the one formula. So ultimate bliss is nothing but in the deep sleep, everybody is receiving a lot of energies. But at the time they are asleep, they are not awake, they're not aware. So deep sleep plus awareness is called meditation. That's the formula of the meditation. It's a theory, but the practicality will come through the workshop. So not only that 40-day workshop, you will be understanding a little few things, but afterwards, in my physical presence, if you attend 1 or 2 workshops, so then at the time you will be understanding much more depth about it. It's a journey because it's a 10 years experience. I'll be sharing few things about it. That's all.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. When is your course coming up, or your 40-day coming up, sir?
Yeah, in Telugu, I'll be conducting in this year only. In
Okay.
English language, I'm not sure in this year if I can accommodate or next year. Next year, definitely I'll be sure. I'll be doing it in English.
Correct, correct, sir. Okay.
Okay.
No
Okay
problem.
then.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for
Thank you.
your help.
Yes. Thank you, friends. Thank you all. By the time, if anybody is having any questions or anything about Gudakesha, mastering the sleep, you can get in touch with Sandeep. He did this course, and you can practice a little bit. So, yeah,
Thanks a lot,
upcoming
Maya.
workshops.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for
Thank you.
accommodating the request
Yeah.
at the last moment.
Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. From here, all the questions I'm redirecting to Sandeep. Okay. Sandeep, you can
Okay.
be there and answer to them if anything
Thanks,
is there.
Maya.
Okay. Thank you, friends. Thank you all.
Thank you.
See you. Thank you very much.
Bye. Okay. So actually, I asked Prabodh sir to conduct a session for us, and he said he would be able to do it on August 21st. But it all panned out today in this form. Yeah, as sir said, I've done the. I'm still doing the Gudakesha workshop, and I'm in the last. Yeah, I still have 8 days to complete my 41 days, and if any of you have any questions related to that, yeah, you can put them in the group, and then I can respond to you. Or I'm in both the groups, so you can send me a personal message too. Or if you have any questions now specific to Gudakesha, I can answer them. I'll try to answer them. If not, I can get answers from Prabodh sir too. Okay, seems like we don't have any questions. Okay. I'm just checking the chat once. Could you please provide information? Okay, Vanaja garu, I'll give you the details about the upcoming workshop. I'll pass on the number of the coordinator who is doing that, so that you'll be added to the WhatsApp group. Okay, Pavani garu, you're asking about my experience. So yeah, initially I started, and then I felt, oh, this is crazy. How can anyone go without sleep? And I thought it's a bit difficult and everything. So as sir said, it's not about not sleeping. It is sleeping with awareness. And so this is the first level. So the first level is you learn to sleep by sitting in a chair. So whatever relaxation, when we sleep, we all take the cosmic energy unconsciously, and that's why you feel refreshed every morning. And we lie down. What happens when we lie down on the bed is we lose the consciousness, right? When we are sitting upright, there is a chance that there is more chance that you are aware. You still, because we are beginners, and Prabodh sir, as he said, he has done it for the past 10 years, and he has struggled a lot to get to that stage. But he shares his knowledge, experience, and wisdom, so that it's easier for us. So he, like, if you would have listened to him, he talks about these formulas, and then they are like, very helpful. Like he said, deep sleep plus awareness. So that's the gist of it. And when you are in deep sleep, and if you are aware, that's when you can experience that bliss state. I haven't experienced it, but there are other people like in the previous group who have experienced it, and they are doing there are multiple people who have been doing that for the past 6 months. Yeah, so I think, as I said, it's a journey. I'm getting started on it, and yeah, I expect to keep going. Okay, hope that helps, Pavani garu. And Chandramouli garu has a question. Do you recommend Gudakesha without experience of meditation? Yeah, I think we had few people in the current batch, the T3 batch, who are new to meditation, and they started straight into Gudakesha. So yeah, I think it's like getting on a highway and then cruising through, right? So there are people who have been meditating for the past 18 years, but they haven't, progressed a lot. But once they started Gudakesha, they saw a lot of change in their whole being. So having said that, I think, yeah, you would be fortunate to know about this program. I would have loved to do this, say, 8 years back, ideally, I think, but better, late than, that's what they say, right? Never. So yeah, I think you can rest assured that Sir, from his experience, makes everyone comfortable and provides his knowledge and wisdom. So yeah, it's completely safe for beginners too. And we had people in their 70s and 80s doing this. We still have people doing that. So yeah, that's something I can talk about. And the upcoming dates for the dates are not finalized yet, but as Sir said, there would be a Telugu batch sometime again this year. I'll put the number of Krishna Gangadhar Garu, who is the coordinator of this whole thing, and he can add you to the WhatsApp groups. What is the main benefit of this type of meditation, Pavani Garu? So benefit is, like I said, your progress is, your progress becomes faster. Like say you do 1 hour meditation every day, compare it with, the idea is to make your sleep as meditation, compare it to 8 hours. And because you're in deep state, so this is the thing, right? Sir mentioned that he does 3 workshops. First one is train your mind. So how long does it take for us to get into that thoughtless stage when we sit for meditation? Can you guys type a number? Like say for some people, it's like, some people take 10 minutes, some people take 5 minutes, some people take even half an hour. So how long does it take for you to get into that thoughtless stage? We are all different. So the main benefit I found was you can instantly get into that thoughtless stage. Like just close your eyes, you go into thoughtless stage. It sounds a bit crazy, but people who have done the workshop can verify that fact, that they can go into that. And again, it's all practice, and then it's all wisdom from a guru who has done it practically, and then he can, guide us and steer us towards that. So once you get into thoughtless stage, you can absorb energies more and more. And once you absorb more and more energy, so every emotion, I mean, that's what I've seen. Your anger, your frustration, sadness, these are all, main reason for this is low energy. I myself have observed that when I become angry or irritated, I'm low on energy. If you're always high on energy, then you're always happy, right? I mean, it's Prabodh sir, I think I actually gave, I didn't give I hope I gave a proper introduction, but there is a lot more. I mean, he has mastered so many things. He has mastered his anger, fears, and he did 2000 astral travels, and he has learned a lot even in those astral travels. So his wisdom is, I mean, I can't quantify it. And he has many godly qualities. You know how they say in Telugu, prema, karuna, jali, daya, and all of that. You can learn from his wisdom. So there are whatever benefits you get from meditation, just think you can get tenfold benefits from that, because, and then in a shorter span of time, if I can put it that way. Okay, we are, yeah, almost on time. Apologies for, the last minute hiccup. We couldn't get the actual speaker Pradeep Garu, but yeah, at least Prabodh sir came to the rescue in the last minute. Thanks, friends. We'll meet again. Thanks a lot. Have a good night. I'm ending the session.